Up YouTube. This is gonna be part 2 to that last video you seen. Don't mind that, it's just my speaker. But we're gonna be getting there up and running. I mean, it always runs. I drive it all the time, but in doing that, it obviously breaks. Now I went out and I had to spend $140 on tools I already have. But I don't have them where I'm at, and I couldn't get to where I have tools. So look what I got for $140, and no, this doesn't anything. This is the only thing on the ground right now that contributes to the $124. All this is the socket and extension. Fucking, you know what I mean? I had to buy pins because my tire nut, as you can see, it's not on right now, but there's a pin, and my tire nut always loosens up, and I don't have any pins. I have pins down where I was living before I came up here. But I had to buy new pins, which was $12. This extension was $8. The socket was $8. So there's that. Then I bought just some tune-up for the carburetor and the gas. This $49 for the DeWalt fucking lifetime thing, because I didn't have one here. I don't have one. Well, I do have one, but I couldn't get to it, so I had to go and buy this, which I'm a little pissed off. There's $100 and some odd dollars right here. Like, that's all I got for $100. Literally, these right here, $112 to fix this fucking thing. And that isn't even counting the fucking Ultra Bond crap. I couldn't find Loctite. So I want this Ultra Bond. They're bound to come loose because, like, I'm putting this thing on Richirachi. Now, the big thing is I haven't tested it yet. But I don't know if it's going to clear. We'll see. Because if it doesn't clear, I'm going to be a little pissed. That sucks. I got to get that as tight as I can. Fuck. But this happens on both sides. But I don't know what happens, but every time there's a nut. But every time this always comes loose. And last time it happened, I came home, it was out of pins. The pin was out of it. So what I did is the thing was still tight back then. And I cut a piece of this exact wire. I put it through the hole and I wrapped it. I ran it like that until I noticed it was loose. And once I noticed it was loose, I drove it once and that was it. But I do not know why these always come loose. I mean, I can't always put them the tight as the tire will go, but I never taken it off the hub because I've had this tire fall off on me on my birthday and I had to walk home. So once we get this, I'm going to put Loctite, and then we'll get back to you and I'll show you how hard it is to put these pins in. It is a pain in the ass to put these pins in. And that's why they fall out, because with that all the way tight, you can't fit a pin in and it sucks. So you have to that's fucking, I'll get back to you. Oh, here's a little bit of an update. This tire, good to go. This tire, not so much. Still gotta put the pin in there. The only pin I could get to fit in the hole was this one. And it just didn't end up working out. I got it all the way through, but it just wasn't big enough. Another problem I'm running into is how dirty this air box is. And this is the air filter I run. It's homemade. But when I bought the quad, it had a really nice big yellow foam one. It looks like a $200 air filter at least. And since then, the air filter, I just didn't like it. I had this. I found this. This is like the actual filter part with the yellow one is what this is. Like, it's just that. And this is actually out of a vacuum. Shop vac we bought. There's one of these filters in, and like that's what all worked perfect for my quad. I just set her in there. Fits nice. Gonna tighten that up so it'll stay in. But that's that air filter system. I'm pretty well fucking done there. But I gotta get that clean somehow. I'm gonna look up on YouTube how to. I don't know what else to say about this thing. All my tires seem to be holding on. No, I'm not like a big quad guy. Or I am. I'm a huge quad guy. But I don't. This is the first quad I actually fixed and it works. You know what I mean? I fixed a lot of crap. I've had a lot of four-wheelers, dirt bikes. But this is the one. This is like the best one so far. It works good. I don't know much. Like, should I be worried about anything? Like, I know it rattles, but you know, what do you expect? Like, the handlebars aren't like completely straight up with the handlebars. 100% straight. That's about right. Should be worried about anything. Oh yeah, when I was putting the fucking Loctite up, well, there's actually some like glue shit for metal. The fucking thing exploded in my hand because I was honestly trying to glue this thing on there, you know. But now I had to cut it off because it's literally the glue exploded in my hand. Glue everywhere. I wasn't too impressed. But we're gonna get this pin in, get that cleaned out, get it back together. Also, I took some time and cleaned all this with WD-40. That's why that's wet. Because I just look a little bit better, you know. I can't wait till I can fucking take this quad apart. Because I want to just fucking rebuild it, you know. I can take it all apart down to the frame. I can get the frame all nice and shiny, like a powder coated, but like a metallic gray silvery color. Just fucking do the whole quad one day is what I'm gonna do. One day. This is my dream quad. The fucking quad I always wanted was a 400EX, and here it is. A little shitty one, but it works awesome. I can't even say it's shitty because it does fucking amazing. Right up here, 2 people, does good. Drive at least an hour, at least probably put about 5 hours a week on this thing, honestly. And she does pretty good. But another thing, I don't know. Like I don't know. I want your guys' input. I want you to tell me what I should fix on this. Like what you want to see. I'm honestly, knock on wood, I don't want the engine to blow up. But if it does, I can rebuild it easily. Easily. I've done it before. Not on this quad, but I've rebuilt a Honda engine. It wasn't in a 400EX, but it was in a big old Honda freaking Foreman something. Foreman 4x4. I'll put a picture up. But so, I always thought this quad, it was loud. I knew it was loud. But you know what I found out? Look at that exhaust. Like, it's literally just sitting there. Like, it's not holding in. Like, look at all that. Like, that is crazy exhaust leak. Like, look at this exhaust. Start plus, you know what I mean? What do I do? Buy whole new exhaust? Like, I don't think this one's savable, boys. Like, what the hell happened to this exhaust? Oh my god. So, I haven't made a video, but about last video I said the thing was broken. Well, it seemed to have fixed itself, or I fixed it, one or two. I did some adjusting to the clutch and some other little tiny things. And it seems to be okay. We're going to go ride it because this is supposed to be the warmest day of the week. But, well, it's the warmest day for quite a while. It's supposed to be minus like 12. Right now it's +3. I'll show you a pitch screenshot of the weather. This is actually at least a week from making the video you're watching literally right now. A week from those clips. But we're going to throw it in there if I get around to editing it. You know what I'm trying to say. But we're going to go for a rip. There's 100 km/h winds. I'll show you that too. And this thing, I know, when it was warm out driving the wind, it was a bitch. It was all over the road. It would pull because of the wind and it's light and that stuff. But believe it or not, this quad is only 100, it's only 100 pounds. This quad only weighs like 800 pounds, so with me on it, ish, we'll say, if it's lucky, because I can easily lift this thing by myself. But I'll get back to you. What is up, YouTube? So, update 4-wheeler, working amazing. I found this little shack shed area thing out in the middle of nowhere. It's 100-mile-an-hour winds, I'm telling you. This fucking thing is struggling to drive. Like, it's literally so much wind coming. Like, I understand it. Like, it fucking went up on 2 wheels. Like, the little front end literally lifted up because it was so fucking much wind. It was crazy. And there's nothing to this quad. That's what's crazy. So it's fucking windy. But we're okay. It's not that bad. Like, it doesn't. Never actually wheelied. I lied. But you get the point. It's like that bad. It's a little it's a fucking trail around here, a walking trail, I guess. Well, there's a 4-wheeler trail through it too. Snowmobile trail comes right through here. So I figured, why not fucking bring. And then I seen this, and I'm like, I'll pull my 4-wheeler. I ain't gonna let it sit outside. I don't ever let this thing sit outside in no snow. Well, I have, but sissy, be quiet. And fuck. What's the outro gonna be, boys? What should my outro be? What do you guys want the outro to be? See you next.